A very warm and pleasant good morning to all my dear students. Today we will be starting chapter 3, Cloth Material Fiber to Fabric. The material that we use for clothing is a fabric. Fabric is basically a cloth material. In this chapter we will study about different types of cloth material. We will know that some of the clothes are made up of materials that are obtained from plants and animals. We will also study about cotton and jute plant fibers and type of soil required for their growth, and also we will study about the development of clothing material. So fabric is a cloth material. Clothes are mainly used to protect us from heat, cold, rain, etc. People living in different places, they wear different types of clothes depending upon the climate of that place. For example, people living in Kashmir wear woolen clothes, while those who are living in Gujarat, they wear cotton clothes. So this is how the fabrics differ from place to place. Depending upon the climatic conditions, people wear different type of clothes. And from where do we get this fabric? From where do we get this cloth material? We are getting this fabric from fibers, and these fibers are of two types: natural fibers and artificial fibers. Artificial means man made fibers. So, naturally, we are obtaining these fibers from plant and animals. From plants, we obtain cotton and jute, and from animals, we get wool and silk. That is what we are going to discuss today in the class. So, as I told you, there are two types of fiber: natural fiber and man made or synthetic fibers. The fibers that we are obtaining from plants and animals are called natural fiber. For example, cotton, wool, jute, and silk. Cotton we obtain from cotton plant, wool we obtain from sheep, jute we obtain from jute plant, and silk is obtained from silkworm. Similarly, man made fibers are those fibers that are synthesized in laboratory. That's why they are called as man made fibers. And the examples are nylon, polyester, makmal, fur, etc. Natural fibers. First, we are going to study about cotton. So, I hope natural fiber is clear to everyone that these are the fibers that comes from plant and animals. Jute, wool, silk, cotton and linen, they are the examples of natural fiber. Plant fibers are further classified into three categories, that is fruit fibers, bast fibers and leaf fibers. Fruit fibers, they are obtained from the fruit of the plant, for example cotton. Bast fibers are obtained from the stem of the plant, that is jute and linen. And leaf fibers, as the name indicate, it is obtained from the leaves. For example, sisal fiber is obtained from sisal plant. Nylon, polyester, rayon, acrylic, all these are the man made fibers. These fibers are manufactured in factories or laboratories from some chemicals. We mainly used natural fibers to make our clothes, ship sails, carpets, etc. Use of man made fibers has also increased in the last century. So let's discuss about plant fibers, that is cotton first. As you can see cotton is a soft fluffy staple fiber that grows in ball or protective case around the seeds of cotton plant. This fiber is almost pure cellulose. So, cotton is used to make a number of textile products like t shirts, towel, shirts, shoots, jeans, socks, bed sheets, pillow covers, etc. Because cotton fabric is very soft and durable. Cotton fabrics are very soft and durable. They are cool to wear. Why? Because cotton fabrics are good absorbents of water and therefore they dry slowly. They crease easily. Now, where is cotton grown in India? In India, cotton is grown in Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Haryana, and Punjab. Now, student, tell me what type of temperature and climatic conditions are required for the growth of cotton plant. Cultivation of cotton plant require high temperature, plenty of sunlight, long frost-free days, and light rainfall. So these are the conditions required for the growth of a cotton plant. As I told you, cotton is obtained from cotton plant. It is used to make a number of textile products. You can see t-shirts, towels, shirts, jeans, socks, bed sheets, all these are made up of cotton and these are commonly used during summer season. Now, how is cotton obtained? Cotton is obtained from cotton plant. The fruit of cotton plant is known as cotton balls. The cotton balls are white in color and roughly they are spherical in shape. They are quite fluffy. Once the cotton balls are mature, means when once the fruit of the cotton plant, that is fruit of the cotton plant is called as cotton ball. So once the fruit of the cotton plant get mature, they burst open and we can see the seeds with cotton fibers. That cotton fiber along with the seed is extracted from the plant manually. These seeds with cotton fibers are picked from the cotton balls by hand. After picking, they are taken to the ginning plant, where the fibers are separated from the seeds by combing. The process of separating cotton fibers from seed is called ginning. That process is called as ginning. So I repeat again, the fruit of the cotton plant is known as cotton ball. Basically, we are getting cotton from cotton plant. And once the fruit of the cotton plant get matured in the form of cotton balls, these cotton balls, they get burst open. And what we are able to see the seeds with the cotton fibers. These cotton fibers along with the seeds are picked up from the cotton plant or from the cotton ball by hand. Then we separate cotton fibers from the seed by the process of ginning. The process of separating cotton fiber from seed is called as ginning. And how they are separated from the seed? By the process of combing. By combing, we separate the fibers from the cotton seeds. Ginning was previously done by hand, means when we separate fiber from seeds, basically it was done by hand, but nowadays ginning machines called cotton gins are used for these purposes. Cotton gin is the short form of cotton engine. So cotton gin is a machine which is used for separating fibers, cotton fibers from the seeds. Okay? Initially, it was done by hand, but nowadays ginning machines are used for this purpose, and that ginning machine is known as cotton gin. Ginning is the process of separating cotton fibers from seeds. Now it is a machine, as I told you, it separates cotton fibers from seeds quickly and easily. The separated seeds can be used again to grow the cotton plant. But if the seeds are badly damaged, they are disposed of.